Mic adjustments. Sorry. What's going on, everybody? It's Big E. Welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore.
Hey there.
That's Beard Fist. We're hanging out here in Everlook. This episode, we're going to be finishing up the Owl Beast quest. How am I doing on arrows? Right there. 671. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot of arrows. We got a few jagged arrows left here. I mean, we have 671. I only have 400 thorium arrows. This should be enough to get us through today. We're going to head to the south. Let's untrack that. What? Well, oh, we've already scared Lagaki, or whatever her name is. We got to go to Gadget Sand and Anguro Crater. We will. But not this episode. Raging owl beasts are up this way. Wait, are these different? We have ragged and raging. Okay. Let's see if we can find some. What are you guys up to? Hope you guys and gals are doing well. Not doing too bad. Hell of a day. Hell of a morning. Been dealing with phone issues for a while. The phone's kind of working now, but I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on with it. I tell you, I was so frustrated today, I was thinking about just, like, throwing the phone away. Which is ridiculous because it's a good phone. It's a, you know, I don't need a new phone. It's a good phone. It's just the service that I have is ridiculous. So unless I was on Wi-Fi, I couldn't send or receive any attachments, make any phone calls, anything like that. And I talked to like 3 or 4 customer service people. And they just would send me instructions, just basically restart the phone. And it was so frustrating. I called back today. This was my last, this was it. And I was going to call one more time, and then I was going to have them just, you know, I was done. So she's gathering all the information. You know, phone number, my name, blah, blah, blah. And I'm used to them. They want to know the last 4 digits of your serial number, the IMEID or whatever that is. And also the last 4 of your SIM card number. So I was ready to give it. And when I gave her the serial number, she said, I thought it was strange because she said, okay, can you give me the full IMD number, the serial number? Which I thought was weird because I just given her the last 4. So was the big tip right there. So apparently, for some reason, there was a different serial number associated with this phone, or, well, my account. And that's what they were seeing. So she took a few minutes. She told me that it was wrong, which was surprising to me. And she associated the phone number that I have with my serial number on the phone to my account. And I thought it was fixed. I thought everything was good to go. I was like, thank you for figuring this out. Now, I don't know how that happens. I don't really care, honestly. So she calls me. I get the phone call. I'm able to make a call. Initially, I'm able to make a call. And I said, I think you fixed it. Thank you so much for your help. I really appreciate it. Get off the phone. And I'm just, and things start coming in, like emails and stuff like that. And I was like, you know, great. And so keep in mind, well, I didn't tell you this, but I had factory reset my phone this morning because I was so frustrated. I had to redo everything. It's still not done. I put most of the stuff back on there, but like everything's just gone. I didn't really care. So while I'm doing all that, setting everything back up, I took it off of Wi-Fi, so it switches over to the network. And it switched over to the network. It said LTE, which it wasn't doing before. I was like, yes. But I noticed the signal had an X on it. I was like, are you kidding me, man? So what that usually means is, yeah, the phone's in service, but you don't have, like, if you pay by the month, like I do, like you don't have, you need to read up the plan or whatever, which doesn't make any sense to me because I literally just did it 7 days ago. I had a plan, still had time on it, and when I was trying to figure all this out, I was like, I upgraded the plan because I thought, well, maybe I've run out of data or something. I was just frustrated. Put like $20, carries you through another month. So anyway, I was seeing that and it didn't make any sense to me, so I had to call back again. And I was trying to explain to this person everything that I had gone through. Now, there's a language barrier issue. It's not a, I mean, I don't think it's a U.S. call center. So I'm trying to explain how I literally just got off the phone with another customer service person. I was telling him about the serial number, and he just could not get it. He kept saying, well, when I look at your account, I see that the serial number's the same. I mean, English is very broken. We could basically understand each other, you know. But I just could not, I couldn't explain to him what was happening, what had happened. So here's what happened. I figured it out myself. Since I had the wrong serial number associated with my account, I was putting money onto whoever's serial number that was, whoever's phone that was. Where the fuck are these owls at, man? Let's go up this way, I guess. So, like I said, I'm trying to explain this to him, and I have order IDs and everything. I was like, so, can I get this money back? Can I transfer this money? But he didn't understand what I was saying because he didn't grasp the root cause of the problem. I ended up hanging up the phone. I just couldn't. It was way too frustrating. And unfortunately, at the call center, the way that they train their employees, apparently they're required to say the same thing every time at the beginning of a sentence. So if I am trying to explain something to him, he'll repeat back this generic line, and it's like you're talking to a robot. It's so frustrating. Like, just drop that, you know, just talk to me, just one-on-one. Because he kept saying, okay, I understand the problem with your, and he would name my phone, for your current account is this, and then he would try to remember what I had just said. It's fucking, oh man. So the phone's working on Wi-Fi, but now I basically have the same problem. Well, I just need to put money back onto it, but like I don't want to do it because I just did it, so I don't know. I'm so frustrated. I knew before I started recording, I was like, okay, just let's take some deep breaths because I don't want to be complaining about this the whole episode. And I went right into it. So I'm just going to let it go. And I'll deal with it later. All right, we're getting the owl beasts here. We've got Yetis running all over the place, man. No. Oh, this is part of the same quest. Okay, I see. I thought it was two different quests. That wouldn't make any sense, really. Get back. A chill wind over here. Chimera? He's got this horrible disease. I do not want these things in melee range of me, that's for sure. And here he comes. You coming? No. Poor Fist got him back. I don't know if it's a cast or something he just... like an instant thing. I don't really want to find out. Those, you know, it's these that give the disease. Build up a little threat. Anyway, what's going on over here today? Look at that shit. Just fucking... What a bitch. That's a rash. He should have to melee me to get that on me. Like, that shouldn't be a cast, Blizzard. Damn it. Alright, whatever. Got to the gym earlier. It's just not been a good day, though. Kind of just out of it and frustrated. Tired. All that good stuff. I wish I'd not factory reset it. However, one thing I noticed about my phone when I went to system updates, it said this phone was up to date and it had a date on it. However, when I checked, if I did a manual check, it said update available and it had a more recent update. And it underneath that, it said updating, but it never finished. I've seen that for months and it just never could get that update. And when I factory reset the phone, it did get the update. I checked it, so yeah. But I hate it. I hate the updated applied changed like the layout and everything. Another thing I can't stand, it automatically starts putting all of this bullshit on your phone. All of these games and just useless fucking apps. I cannot stand it. So I was sitting there just watching the phone like rebuild, right? And if you go to the second screen, that's where they put the new stuff that is downloading. And it was just icon after icon kept appearing. And I just would hold it, drag it, uninstall it. As quick as they put that shit on my phone, I would just get rid of it. And I went back again a little bit later through the apps, uninstalled just all that crap. I don't want any of that shit on my phone. Like, if I'll put whatever I want on my phone. Not you guys. But it's probably going to continue to do that. I don't know. We'll see. All right, we need one more disease-wielding freak. Go across the road, see if we can, if there's any owls down here. Or, yeah, whatever they are. Now we got these freaks. We have a quest for the Ursas or whatever they are, but they're up above. Well, they're out here. They're to the east of Everlook. We'll do that eventually. Pretty tired today. Trying to keep myself awake. Didn't get much sleep again. I feel like I could take a nap, but I don't want to do it because then I'll be awake tonight. And I want to sleep tonight. I don't want to be awake tonight. At least they don't refresh it. If you already have the disease on it, they don't put it back onto you. Even if you've got 10 seconds left, they won't refresh it, which is good. All right, let's go get the raging albees. Yeah, we'll go get those. About halfway to level 57. Be good. I can get rank 6 charge at level 60, I think, but I don't know. I'm not sure what we're going to do with the character if we get it to 60, get him to 60. Maybe some dungeons if there's anybody left playing the game that wants to run dungeons. I don't know. People are still doing that. Always like one of the last people to reach end game content as far as a Let's Play goes. The only way around that is if I, well, like, no job, right? And just spend, 6, 7, 8 hours a day. People do that or more. So I would have to make very long episodes and still release 2 or 3 episodes a day, maybe. But I don't know. It's just too long. I think hour-long videos are too long, honestly. But I guess it depends on what you're doing. If you're just listening, right, just makes the time go by quick. Maybe, I don't know. But like if you're watching a Let's Play, and if somebody's like a 2 or 3 hour video, it's just too much. It's just way too much. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm exhausted. Oh, excuse me. The owls are neutral. There's one. I think there's a named NPC up here that we might have to kill. Got this Mark of the Wild, which is actually offsetting the disease a little bit. Giant egg. I have a Yeti on us. Boar is almost dead. Spend my mana. Get him healed up a little bit there. Been raining all day. I thought it might. I just washed my car. Like, I swear to God, like every time I do it, it rains. I'm not even kidding. I washed it day before yesterday. And it rained. It started raining last night, all day today. Cleaned up my landlord's car too. I detailed it for her. Got it nice and clean. She parks under a carport, like in the garage, so her stays pretty clean. But you take it out on the wet roads, and you guys know if you're into dressing up your tires and stuff, that rain just screws up that black tire dressing. I think they have some. They make some that's doesn't wash off or something. I don't know. But I fed the chickens. I was feeding them yesterday. And they have this big, like, auto feeder. And it usually sits out in like, the yard, their area. But it seemed like it might rain, so I put it into their coop. They're underneath their coop. It's, like, elevated, and there's a space under it. And they like to go under there if it rains because they don't like getting wet. And I don't blame them. But it was a good call because if the food sits out in the rain, it turns to, like, mush. And it like hardens up and it doesn't allow for the rest of the food to come down. So there you go. Some chicken stuff for you. They're so messy, man. Chickens are so messy when they eat. They just, like their water dish, it's also automated, like a gravity feeder. I have it up, like that far off the ground, because they kick dirt in it immediately. Like, you could fill that thing up with nice, clean water. You go out there an hour later, it's like a mud puddle. It's just mud, dirt, all kinds of shit in it. And even elevated, like, I have it sitting up on bricks, so it's higher. You know, it still gets destroyed. They still mess it up. The same thing with their food. They peck all of it out. So there's probably at least 2 or 3 cups just on the ground around where their feeder usually is. So they hear me open my door. They start talking. They start, like, you know, clucking at me and stuff because they know they associate that noise with me going into the backyard or my car or whatever. But sometimes I'll just peek my head over the fence, even if the feeder is empty. There's so much food on the ground, so. And that's what chickens do. They scratch and peck at the ground, so they're in no danger of starving. But sometimes I'll let it go like that, and I'll slowly start to see the food on the ground disappear. All right. We have 4 more, and doesn't look like there's anything back out that way. Hello there. Oh, there's a cave here. Kind of forgot about this. We're under 400 jagged arrows. Not made any sales. Well, I haven't posted a couple episodes. Got to do that. Yeah, I've got a lot of leather I could potentially sell. Let's do let's drink. It's a mechanical Yeti that we need. Alright, 2 more. The Moon Horror Den. Interesting. Kind of a terrifying name. I kind of hoping there'd be like, this was deeper and there'd be like a named NPC in here. Got the Stranglethorn Vale music. going on here? Okay. One more. See if we can find it. Mark of the Wild's getting ready to disappear. Here we go. What we're going to do here, I can't get up. Guy lives dangerously, the side of the cliff. I guess we could do the Ursa's next episode.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Mysterious unhatched egg. Does this not get returned here? It doesn't get returned here. Tell you what, how far are we in? We're half an hour. We're half an hour in. We'll head back. Time flies when you're complaining about cell phones. Yeah. Can't get up there, can I? Ooh, yes I can. Let's go back to Everlook. I think next episode we're going to head to the south, and we're going to go across the bridge. We could do it this episode, I suppose. Tell you what, why not? We'll take a little extra time. Pull both of them. Check this out. I don't know if will he wreck them? He's not a guard. No, he won't do anything. These bruisers will, though. Well, bruisers. These guys will. Yeah, they are bruisers. So what does that get turned in at? Fellwood. Alright, I guess we're going back to Fellwood. We also have corrupted sabers, I see. Which is, it's going to take us up this way. This is where Shai Rotam is, or Rotam, whatever his name is. Pretty dangerous. There's stealthy mobs in there too. He might actually, he or she, whatever, might be stealthed. Probably fly to the Undercity. Or, I mean, Orgrimmar, and gotta do some auction house stuff. Gotta get some arrows. I probably won't make it another episode with. I mean, well, between the two, I probably could. Between the Jagged and the Thorium. Keep my eyes open for the elite dragon that we saw. Right up in there. A very slow mob, so it should be fairly easy to avoid it, as long as I'm watching the screen and not too zoomed in or whatever. I think I'm going to go lay down after this episode. I don't want to, but I really feel like I could fall asleep if I put my head down. So what happens there, as everybody knows, like you're sitting at in your chair or whatever, falling asleep, you get up, go lay down. That sleepiness doesn't translate to the bed. You're just like, oh, I guess I'm not tired. It's kind of weird. I can't remember what's down there, but these are, I think, pretty high-level mobs. This area on the other side is, they are all elites, I believe. Fairly certain. We have a rich thorium vein down there. It's right there. I think it's like demons. It's like the Legion or something in here. That's a 60. Got these things. We're going to discover this and we're going to leave. This is not a place for us to hang out.
Congratulations.
Yeah. 60 elites. And I wonder, I've never even been back in through here, I don't think. I wonder what that is, where that goes, that cave. Oh, it goes back this way. Look at how much area is back here. If we hit 60 and I can remember, I'd like to go see what that's all about. Let's hearth back. This doesn't... Oh, this goes here. Okay. I'm going to jump on the bird. We're going to get over... I'm going to make my way to the Undercity, do my auction house stuff and all that. Probably start the episode over there, or I'll do all of that boring stuff, and we'll figure out what we're going to do next episode. Probably turn in some of these quests, maybe. In fact... There's one here, too. Man. What I really need to do is just make the trip west. Come here. Go through the tunnel. Come here. Run down here and come here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly to the Blood Venom Post.
Where would you like to fly to?
And next episode, we'll figure it out. But thanks for hanging out for this one. You guys and gals, take care. Beer Fist and I will catch you in the next episode.
Catch you later.
Peace.